What's good, everybody? The other day, Jorge Masvidal dropped a bombshell on us. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's good, everybody? Sorry to interrupt, but thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you could do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos or giveaways in the near future. And don't forget to leave a like if you like the video and comment your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for your support. So we all know Jorge Masvidal loves promoting violence. Violence is the main thing Jorge Masvidal always talks about, whether he's fighting, whether he's putting on fights in his game-bred fight league, whatever it is, Jorge's all about violence. And here we go again, the first ever sanctioned bare knuckle MMA card. Wow. It's crazy. I didn't see this coming at all. I never thought that something like this would be allowed, especially since the UFC had such a hard time getting mixed martial arts legalized. Now we're not only got bare knuckle boxing, but now we got bare knuckle MMA. And yeah, I know you might be saying, well, Ricardo, look, the UFC, back when they first started, they used to put on bare knuckle MMA fights, but it was different. Guys had the option to be bare knuckle or to wear gloves. Back then, it was more so just fighting styles. They want to see karate versus wrestling, wrestling versus jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu versus boxing. So you could wear gloves, you could not wear gloves. It wasn't actual bare knuckle MMA. So we're getting something different here. And I like it from Jorge. I like it. Jorge knows how to bring us the violence and bring us very interesting ideas. I like what Jorge's doing with his game-bred fight league. So I want to check out the matchups real quick and see what Jorge has in store for us. As we've seen before, he's put some good matchups, some entertaining matchups. We got Anthony Pettis and Roy Jones Jr. Who would have ever thought these guys' names would ever be in a conversation together? So let's check out the matchups he's got for us. So there's two matchups in particular that I'm interested in seeing. First is Brock Weaver. Those who don't know who Brock Weaver is, if you're a fan of Nate the Train, big UFC up-and-comer, very entertaining guy, very good on the mic, then you'll be a fan of Brock Weaver. Brock Weaver is very good on the mic, talks a ton of crap. This dude is crazy. He's a nut. He comes to bang. He ain't afraid of blood. And he brings violence. We're talking about violence. Brock Weaver is violence. He will not disappoint. I'm not sure who the guy is that he's fighting, but I do know Brock Weaver is going to come to bang, and win or lose, that guy's going to put on a fight. So stay tuned for that one. And then for the main event, this is especially exciting. Jason Knight. For those of you who don't know Jason Knight, he fought Artem Lobov twice in bare knuckle, put on two amazing fights in the bare knuckle, in the BKFC. One of the people, in my opinion, that really set BKFC off and helped them take off and get to where they are today. Jason Knight is no stranger to blood, violence, hardcore, blood, sweat, and tears type fighting. And his opponent isn't a stranger to it either. He is fighting Charles Crazy Horse Bennett. Charles Crazy Horse Bennett has been in the game for so long. I remember a long time ago when I was younger and he had that feud with Wanderlei Silva, and they would always get into fights backstage, and one of Wanderlei's guys choked him out unconscious, and ever since then he's always toying with Wanderlei Silva. Always. Charles Crazy Horse Bennett still to this day fighting, still fighting. Amazing. And this guy Charles, he's definitely what his nickname says he is. He's crazy. This guy is crazy. So this should be a very fun fight too. Jorge Masvidal, in my opinion, he doesn't disappoint here. We're gonna see violence, and if you like violence, we should definitely tune in. See you guys in the next one.